Hey now, welcome to a Mindset Monday. I don't know about you, but I am psyched for a new week. As I'm shooting this, as I'm recording this, whether you're watching this live or the replay or, version of this content later on, as I'm shooting this, it is, the end of June, transitioning into a new month. It's like officially the halfway point of the year. So it's a really to like look at your look at your plans, right? Create some plans for the next half of the year. And the message for you today, or kind of a question that I have for you, is: Are you interested or are you committed? Most people are interested in building a um, successful business, right? But they're not committed to the process. And we say this all the time. You've got to commit yourself to the process. There's a lot of things that change once you go all in, so to speak, and you decide that this is what I'm doing. I'm going to do whatever it's going to take to make it work. Like that kind of committed decision is very lacking. First of all, most people don't take those kinds of actions. And then number two, the people that do make those decisions, that are able to commit and then follow up their commitment with consistent actions, are the ones that win. And remember, I said consistent actions. Like you can think that you're committed all day long, but if you're taking actions one day and then getting frustrated and then not doing anything for a week, or you get excited, you go hard for a week, and then you don't get the results immediately in that week, and you get frustrated and you take the next 2 weeks off. Like I would argue that you're not really committed. You're interested. Commitment, this is one of my favorite definitions of commitment. Commitment is doing the thing you said you would do long after the mood that you set it in has left you. Commitment is doing the thing you said you'd do long after the mood that you set it in has left you, right? Your mood is going to change. You might be, it really is one of the things that I've observed about successful people and how successful people operate. Is really their consistency, and it's how you handle setbacks. It's how you handle when things aren't going right, right? It's how you handle. Are you just getting frustrated? Are you throwing your hands up in the air and saying, "Well, this doesn't work because you didn't get the results that you wanted in a week," right? Or are you actually looking at, okay, what did I do versus what did I not do? Okay, am I asking for help? Right? What am I doing to fix the situation moving forward, or am I just throwing my hands up in the air and getting frustrated and probably going on to some other strategy, right? But it's like, no, the people that are successful are the ones that follow a course of action, that commit to the process. So are you doing this business the way that it's designed? Are you if you're one of our clients on our coaching program, are you doing the coaching program the way it's designed? If you're not doing your morning formula, okay, if you're not doing your morning formula like 5 to 6 days a week, you are not doing this program as it's designed. If you are not tracking your income producing activities using our momentum tracker and reporting on those numbers every Friday, you are not doing this program as it's designed, right? If you are not doing some organic marketing, putting content out there, exposing people to your offer, connecting with people, inviting them to take a look at your VSL or an opportunity overview presentation, and you're not doing that on a regular basis, as in a daily basis, right? Then you are not doing this program as it's designed, right? So if you're not doing the program as it's designed, then then you got, like, you're not really doing it. Don't get mad at results that you didn't get from work that you didn't do, right? You got to commit to the process, and when you commit to the process, then things align, things start doing magic starts happening in your business when you start doing things the way it's designed. I mean, we have people all the time that, we tell them what to do, they don't do it, and then they get mad at the results that they didn't get. It's like, well, you didn't do 90% of the things that we told you to do. Like, what exactly do you expect? Like, and sometimes people will say like, well, I need, like they need to kind of check in with like, well, how do I feel about the strategy? Like, how do I feel about doing this? It's like, look, how you feel is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It's about, this is about getting out of your comfort zone. It's about doing things that you're not. If you only did the things that you were comfortable doing, you'd have the exact same results that you have right now. We want to get you new results, right? Which means that you're going to have to become a bigger version of yourself, a better version of yourself. You're going to have to, learn some skills around influence, around sales, around marketing, right? And if you're not willing to do those things, then you're not committed to the process. And if you're not committed to the process, then you're probably not getting the results that you want, right? So take this opportunity now that we're in this kind of halfway point of the year to check yourself. Am I committed to the process, or am I just interested? And that's a really great question to ask prospects too. Like, you get a prospect on the phone. It's like, they tell you that their goal is to make an extra $5,000 a month, or an extra $10,000 a month, or maybe an extra $30,000 a month. If they tell you a goal like that, a great next question is, are you interested, or are you committed to hitting that goal? It's a good, like, it really stops people in their tracks, because, and it makes them think, and it, checks in with them. It's a great way to also provide value on a sales call, right? Some people, I think, make such a big deal out of a sales call. They're like, oh, it's sales. No, you're leading them. You're asking them questions that are going to challenge how they're operating in their business, right? It's like you're doing them a favor by asking them if they are interested or committed to their own goals. Just like I feel like I'm doing you a favor right now by checking in with you, having you ask some of those tough questions to yourself. Are you interested, or are you committed? Remember, commitment, the definition of commitment, or at least my favorite definition of commitment, is doing the thing you said you would do long after the mood you said it in has left you. Okay, so are you committed to the process? Are you doing the necessary actions? Are you doing what you're being told to do? And it really doesn't matter what business you're in, or what they're, are you doing what the people that you have chosen to lead you, and to tell you what the next actions are, whether it's our program, or the leaders in your business, or your upline. Like, are you doing what they're telling you to do? Most of the time, I'm guessing that the answer is no, because I've seen a lot of how entrepreneurs operate. um, some people that have gone on to create just amazing life-changing results, and other people that have that have had all the potential in the world, but who just couldn't get out of their own way, or for some other reason were not able to take the actions that led to getting the results, right? So are you committed to the process, or are you just interested? If you're just interested, then the masses, everybody's interested in making more money. Everybody's interested in building a successful business. It's the ones that are committed, and that draw a line in the sand, and that follow up that commitment with consistent action towards their goals, right? That those are the ones that are going to win long term. I hope that's you. But it really is just going to come down to a decision, an actual decision. The word decide, the root word side, actually means to kill. Think about pesticide, genocide, right? To kill. To decide means to kill off other options, right? Have you decided that this is how I'm going to build my business? Have you decided that this is my goal, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get me to that goal? Are you interested, or are you committed? And once you are committed, you start attracting people that are also committed. That's one of the nice things as well, is that once you start playing at a new game, once you start taking consistent, committed actions towards your goal, you start to attract people that are also committed. But if you're not doing that, if you're just interested and you're, giving a half-hearted effort, you're probably attracting people that are doing that as well. And that's not what we want. That's not how we create a long-term leveraged business in this industry. So take those actions. Ask yourself, as we're heading into the second half of the year, am I interested or am I committed? And what new actions can I take that will follow up my commitment and commit to this process, right? The process that you are in, whether the process from your company, or from up an upline team, or if you are a coaching client of ours, commit to whatever that process is. If it's our process, commit to our process, but go all in, make one of those draw a line in the sand kind of decisions, because I guarantee the actions that you'll be taking tomorrow after you do are going to be much different than the ones that you're taking today before you make that committed decision. That's my message for you for this Mindset Monday. Make it a great week. See you out there.